God damn it! Why does it always fucking do that? Stupid fucking Chrome. Yo, Sigma here. Thanks for joining me again, or for the first time in the past, present, or future, wherever you are, or whenever you are. We are going to be continuing the story mode for Chapter 13. I don't honestly remember what the heck is going on either, and I think it just throws us right into a mission, a fight too. I don't know. At some point in time in the story, you swap protagonists to somebody else. The spoilers, and I don't remember when that happens. But regardless, I've done all the gotcha stuff that I'm gonna do. Oh wait, I'll do one gotcha because I've got the points for it right now, and I kind of like this. This is not a bad looking gotcha. No, it's got terrible odds. Nah, they all got shit odds. Yeah. I'm gonna get boned either way. Let's just watch. What did I say? Personally, I'm of the opinion that there should just be like a bar in this game in the background where it's like, yeah, you've spent $10,000 or $2,000 on it, like, but I don't think they should incentivize more pay-to-win stuff. It's just that we're clearly not getting what we paid for. At least that's my opinion. In any case, let's hop right in. Oh, no, okay, it's not a battle. Okay. It's okay, High School Cultural Festival. Tatsuki, this way! I got it, Toa. You don't have to pull. Welcome to the House of Fortunes. I can foretell anything, from your luck in love and money to your future career prospects. Fortune telling? Toa, didn't you want to go to visit the Gunpla Club? Oh, hush. Please do the fortune for my sister's love life. So I shall. It's coming to me. You will soon meet your soulmate. OMG, your soulmate? That's big. This is dumb. Let's go. Tatsuki, there's the Gunpla Club. Calm down. You're still in no condition to... Wow, that's a long line. They sure are popular, but then again, they did win the Inter-High after all. And my big sister wiped the floor with all of them. That sure was something. You're not listening, are you? Minutes later. The next challenger, please. You'll be taking on AIs of the Inter-High champions, so please choose one of these Gunpla. AIs? Kuzunoha's not here? Oh, you're a fan of hers? Sorry, but she's not here right now. But these AIs are almost as good as the real deal. So, I still think you'll have fun. I see, that's too bad, but if they're really that strong, I guess it'll be fine. Let's make mincemeat of them, sis! There's no point if I can't fight the real thing. I'm tired of battling AIs. Aww! But I want to see you kick its butt, please. Please. Okay, fine. Which Gunpla will you choose? Gundam Exia or Shining Gundam? Which one's the weakest? This GM that hasn't been tuned up, but if you want to show off to your sister, you probably shouldn't pick that one. No, I'll take it. Start it up, please. Okay, then get ready for battle. These kind of things, these are the ones that I'm like, this is dumb. Because it's like, no, I'm not using that gun plot. There's no way in hell you couldn't make me use that gun plot. But hey, whatever. In any case, got this almost 3 million team, which back in the day, about 2 years ago, it was a big struggle to get to 1 million points for some of us. Yeah, see, we're definitely not using GMs. And it's not like it really just, it just annoys me. Like, their framing of this story with the system that they have to work with is terrible. It's like there's no communication between the departments of this game, which I expect. Yeah, okay. I hate that frickin' rabbit. I did use a Tall Geese and a Leo, which are both better than GMs. Yeah, it's the framing of the story. It's like the storytellers, the people that write the story portions, are telling one story, and the people who make the missions are in another division, and they don't get any communication between each other. And it shows, because when you're telling me that I'm fighting in a GM and I'm using my own mobile suits, like, it's stupid. And I get it, they can't craft that story to be about you, but there are things that they could do to facilitate this story better. They choose not to. See, I'm pretty sure that what she talked about, like, in the past one, you are stupid. They were, when that one champion who is really not lackluster was talking about how she's a technique based. Yeah, it was all about the type of her team. She doesn't have any actual good techniques. Rindo's abilities are pure plot. There's no actual ability there. I was tempted to solo it, but honestly, at this point in the game, I can't really solo it as quickly and as quickly as I'm going through going through the game. Because basically, if any of my team got cornered by the AI, even if they were just, even if they're all, if they all have a type advantage like this, it would cause issues. Oh, cool! I get to fight myself. Oh no, I don't. He's already gone. Oh, Gundam Artemis is so cool, isn't it? I'm sorry, did you pick up the sarcasm that time? I also find it kind of hilarious and, well, how do I put this? Lacking understanding of the character Artemis for the Gundam Artemis to have originated as uh, Sana's gunpla, and then she gave it to a dude. Do y'all know anything about Artemis in the mythological stories? So we're out 3 out of 15 missions so far. There's always 15 missions per story. No way. Was there something wrong with the AI? No, there couldn't be. I tested it plenty. You arrogant little shit. What did I expect from an AI? Toa, let's go. Toa is gone? And here she's apparently running around all the school. Toa, where are you? Which is terribly conveyed because they don't have any shots of her from behind, clearly. Toa, where are you? Eek, I'm sorry. I wasn't looking where I was going. You never are. No, it's fine. It was partly my fault anyhow. Or anyway. Excuse me. Sigma is silent as always, and then Tatsuki's silent as well. Which I find kind of stupid that, like, as the protag, we don't... Yeah. Anyway. Where did you go, Toa? If something happened to you, I'll... Hey, sis! Toa! I saw you staring at that boy. That fortune was spot on. It's gotta be destiny. It doesn't gotta be anything of the sort. What were you thinking, walking off on your own like that? But now's my only chance to do what I want. When it's time to leave, I'll just get shut up in the hospital again. Even so, you shouldn't just go wandering off. You really had me worried. Sorry. It's fine. Let's just go home. Soke high instruments. Sis, are you mad? I'm not. Never mind that. What's that you've got there? Hee, amazing, right? It's a TR6 inlay made out of candy. I went to get it made. That's what you went to get? Hey Toa, did you have fun today? Yeah! Good. December. Chidori, where are you? It's the event hall for the Pro Gunpla Fighter charity event. Is it? All I see is a blanket of white. How strange. I was so sure the hotel closest to the hall was just a 3-kilometer walk away. Oh look, and they both have it's cool. Let's reuse these story bits because I think that they're running out of feasible space that they can put it on. It's like, oh, people can't keep downloading like 5 gigabyte, 10 gigabyte files and updates. These don't matter. 3 kilometers was 3 kilometers ago. At worst, we'll just have to walk 6 kilometers back the way we came. We can't call this failure yet. Let's keep going. I'm glad I didn't bring Toa. She's back in the hospital again, isn't she? How's she doing? How shameless. Your company is taking care of everything. I'm sure you've been sent all the details. I want to know what you think from a sister's point of view. You can't learn everything from just looking at data. She's having a hard time. She normally doesn't let it show, though. Really? She's a strong one. Excuse me, I'm not quite perfect at feminizing my voice. We made it. I want to jump straight into bed, but we have to go to meet the staff. If there's a chance, I'd love to gather battle data on the other pro fighters, so prepare for that, Tatsuki. Understood. Minutes later. Miss Mochizuki, it's been a while. Oh, you're Yotsuba Electric's Chidori Takase. And this is our company's newest fighter, Tatsuki Hijiri. Excuse me if I've mispronounced that in the past or mispronounced it again. I'm now Mochizuki. I'm a pro fighter too. It's nice to meet you, Tatsuki. Likewise. Sorry, her manners may be lacking, but but her skills as a fighter aren't. She certainly got the aura of one. Excuse me, there's a little button thing right here, so it's hard for me to see sometimes. If it isn't too much of a hassle, would you be willing to allow her to practice with you? I don't know how much help it'll be, how much I'll be, but I'm up for it. Thank you so much. Tatsuki, get ready. I'm always ready. Well then, let's get started. I don't think it's actually a mystery since we've fought her before, but hey, whatever. We're gonna hit a level up at some point in the near future, and that'll give me another energy refill to finish this chapter with. Excuse me. My turn. Oh. Well, it was funny in a sense that the Fatum was coming too. Which I still don't know what that means. I don't know what a Fatum is. Or if it's actually a real thing. It's kind of amusing. Maybe it is a real thing. I think that's 4 fights out of 15. That's some power. It was like my Gunplaw's armor was made of paper. Thank you, Miss Mochizuki. We'll be heading out now. I'll be looking forward to watching your exhibition match. Wait, where did you find this one? That's a company secret. Let's go, Tatsuki. Exhibition match. Mochizuki versus Kuzunoha special match is about to start. Shall we begin? Huh? It doesn't look like you've made any changes to your gunpla since yesterday. Are you sure you're ready? Fret not. So long as I am on the battlefield, I will always be at my best. Really? Well, let's get started then. That's a pro for you. She must be pretty shaken, but she seems to be handling it pretty well. Okay, so Rindo only won because she was weakened by her fight with Tatsuki? Okay, sure. Your winner, Miss Kuzunoha! Or so I thought. But I guess I was wrong. Oh, that's what she gets for playing coy with us about her abilities. Small chest, small heart, huh? I really hate these kind of commentaries. So, what did you think of the exhibition match? Neither were that impressive. Ouch. Even if that's true, you can't say it straight out like that. We will now hold the Pro Fighter versus Prospective Fighter exhibition match. Sorry, could I have a moment? There's someone I want to battle. Huh? Okay, who is it? If I could borrow the mic. Come on down, Sigma. I'll give you a run for your money, like I promised. Watching a noob battle is a waste of time. Let's go. Wait, that's... Are you interested in the boy? Oh, that's the Inter-High champion. He doesn't look like he could win against Miss Mochizuki. Right, because the appearance of a person totally tells you how good they are at robot model fighting. And the winner of the exhibition match is the challenger, Sigma! My, she lost. Losing to you must have really thrown her off. No, that's not it. He's strong. Says the girl using my gunpla. Now, in another iteration of me doing this, I made a completely different team for her. For today's testing, you'll be using the new model of the Neurotechnical Interface, Tatsuki. It's gotten pretty small enough that it'd be hard to find if I dropped it. Don't joke about that. If you knew how expensive it is, your head would explode. So put it on your temple very carefully. Is this okay? Perfect. This way, as long as they don't search you too hard, no one should notice you've got it on. Micro NTI attachment complete. Detecting brainwaves, systems standing by. You ready, Tatsuki? I'm ready. Numata, start it up. Starting brain function imaging. Monitoring normal. Activating feedback system. Ugh. Doesn't matter if it's smaller. It still feels like someone's put my brain in a blender. We'll be using the Wonderwort type's newest model, the Gundam Groundsel, for our special test today. No, we won't. Numata, if you would explain. We'll be conducting this test using our newly developed support AI based on your battle data. It'll support your performance by giving you optimal options in each situation based off of thousands of battle data points. In other words, it'll send data from your best battles into your brain. If your option and the AI differ, you might feel a bit sick, but please think of it as part of the test as well. Tell us the second you start to feel sick. Understood. So this should be mission 5, I guess. Honestly, I can't wait to be done with this story. As far as Gundam stories are concerned, it's kind of milquetoast, and like it's reusing plots from all the other anime that are better. I mean, yeah, there's some sympathy and empathy, but yes, what challenging enemies. Maybe I don't need my full team anymore. I don't know. I feel like I've gotten past the growth curve problem. It's kind of got this like up and down pattern to where the difficulty goes. When like realistically they could absolutely make this story have you use pre-made Gunpla instead. Yeah, right. Which I would almost prefer, frankly. I think that'd be more fun if they were like, you know what, you're not using your Gunpla for this, you're using Gunpla that we've built, and because it's possible, I'm sure. Or maybe they're not creative enough for that. Or maybe they're banking on the FOMO and being like, "Oh wow, I want the Wonderwart parts. I want that Gundam ground cell." I think that, yep. All I have to do is just hose everything down with beams. Yeah, cool. Level up. And hypothetically, I could use this account for all that. I won't. I'm going to be using my main account when I go through the 20th story mode, and any future story modes that release. Power type. Okay, cool. I get to switch back to Tondo. As I said, I swap around my team for type advantage, so that I'm doing the most damage always. And at some point in the process of playing this, when I had the discount, it was just, I was just racking up yen like crazy. It was just overfilling my my tanks. Now, I'm not doing a lot of upkeep on this account either, so some of the time, it's going to be a little underpowered. It's mostly because I just, it takes a lot of effort and energy to keep up in Master League, and I've honestly mostly tuned out. I don't really want to continue playing. I think that was Mission 7. I'll check. I think. It's fairly easy to tell. Yeah, 3 out of, yeah. So this is Mission 8. Technique type, PTS, okay. Now I'm on my Leo. Didn't expect it to switch types again so quickly. I think having the team stuck as it's got 2 infighters, so there's no real tank to help out with damage reduction. Not that that works much. The game borrows concepts from group tactic games and MMOs, in a sense, so that you have, I think they call it hate, which determines whether an enemy attacks you or not. But there's like only 3 attacks that ever reference the aggro mechanic in the background of the game. At least I've seen maybe 2 or 3 EX skills that have anything to do with aggro, aka hatred generation or reduction, and they're all generic parts. They're not useful parts. They're free. And yes, to be clear, without video evidence that you could that you can pull it off, I do not believe anyone can actually pull off competing and playing in Master League without paying. I've hesitated to say that out loud on video or stream, but yeah, I don't believe it. Maybe they have more self-control than I do. Maybe. But the mounting numbers of it, just, nah. I can't see it. 13-4. How? This Gunplaw's reaction speed is way higher than usual. Is it the AI's support or the new Gunplaw's capabilities? But more than that, this is... Abort the test! Numata, stop it! Already did. It still seems to be too much of a strain on the brain. Let's call it a day. I mean, it could also be, you know, that you're subjecting a child's brain to severe testing. Yeah, I don't know. Experimentation. I'm going to call the medical team, so just lie down. I'm fine. If the testing is over, I'm going to go pick up Toa. Now that you mention it, Toa gets discharged today, doesn't she? Numata, can you drive her to the hospital? Unfortunately, I don't have a driver's license. I've got plenty of others, though. Oh, right. Then I'll drive. At the hotel. Hey, this is a hotel. Are we staying here tonight? Not just today, but for a while. It's cleaner and more relaxing than the facility. Huh? But won't it cost a lot to stay here for a long time? Don't worry about that. It's all being paid for by Yotsuba Electrics. Really? Yep. It's a thank you for all your sister's hard work. Hard work? It's not something a kid should worry about. Anyway, I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Already? It's been so long, though. I thought we were going to spend some time together. Your sister had a tough day today. I bought some books I thought you might like, so make do with these for today. Yay! This manga just came out! And you got Gunpla Monthly! They have a feature on the strongest high school fighters. They won the Inter High and the All the Winter Cup individual titles. Which is impressive, but if Tatsuki had gone to high school, she would have been the one with all those trophies. I'm not interested in any battles that won't prove I'm the strongest. That's right, prove you're the strongest so that you and Toa can be free. That's always been your goal in life. I don't like Chidori. Hey, the guy on the cover is your soulmate! Soulmate? What soulmate? I haven't heard anything about this. What's this about, Tatsuki? Are you turning into a gossiping old lady? Grr. You're holding a grudge from the testing earlier, aren't you? Whatever. Can't stay awake. Oh dear, she fell asleep on the sofa. If she wakes up, tell her to sleep in her actual bed. Okay. Well, I'll be going then. Don't forget to rest up yourself, Toa. What's actually wrong with Toa? Chidori? Did you do something bad to Tatsuki? That depends on how Tatsuki sees it. You could say we're giving each other what we need. Yeah, but she's a kid, and you're an adult who works for a multi-million-dollar corporation. There's clearly a unfair power dynamic there. One might say even grooming. But hey, who am I to call out that? This is the part where the story actually starts to get decent. Erg, feels like my head's splitting in two. Looks like the medication can't fully alleviate the side effects. What should we do? Stop here? Father is demanding actual results. Tatsuki, Toa is back in the hospital, right? Just who do you think is paying those expensive hospital bills? I know that. It's thanks to this facility that we were saved, and you're doing everything you can to cure Toa. Yeah, I don't know about that. So start up the test again. Are you sure? Yes. There's not a lot of time until the All Japan Championship. Let's adjust the goalposts. Okay, I'll increase the intensity further before we resume testing. Yeah, sure, let's fry this 15-year-old girl's brain. That's a great idea. On to Chapter 9. PTSD. Cool. Ironically, my little I don't know if it's mnemonic device? Yeah, maybe, whatever. My little phrase to remember how the typing works is pretty accurate to the way the story goes. PTSD. Which, hilariously, or ironically, it would be better. A lot of the stories in Gundam revolve around PTSD. A lot of them. I also hate that you can't change. You can't change where the camera's going. It's one of the most obtuse control systems on the planet. Like, no, you don't get control over the camera. You're facing wherever you targeted, and if your target dies, you're going to continue facing that direction like a fucking idiot. Excuse me, I've got a lot of anger for an annoyance at this game. It could be so much better. Because what you have is a really phenomenal gunpla building system paired with an atrocious, rapacious monetization scheme and just abhorrent battle mechanics. The combat is so stupid. Hold on, let me make sure I'm actually doing this right. Power? Oh no. Oh no. Why did I think that? Derp. I almost had a very bad time there. Oh, and for those of you who are curious, after my little season finale of Sigmage's streams. I will be going back to doing those in a couple of weeks. Just taking a break from that specific kind of stream. I'm going to try and get back into making actual videos again. But it's a lot of strain on my hard drive. Oh, cool. I kind of just sat there that time. Like, literally, I just did the Super Saiyan charge for the Super Gundam charge, or whatever. Honestly, I feel like one of the reasons that they're like, no, we don't want people having 2 accounts, because then, if you have 2 accounts, you're gonna start, getting more gacha, and they're free gacha. You didn't pay us for that, so you're getting serotonins for free. And I think that's how a lot of people played it, and like they're just, they didn't really care. Okay, what was it? 9. That last one was 10. This is 11. Power type. Again, why the hell? I didn't hit the button to change Gunpla, and the controls decided to change on me because, once again, I told you this game is a clusterfuck. Like, how hard is it to program a game? Like, arg. Excuse me, that it almost sounded like I asked how hard is it to program a game, and I understand. It's actually very difficult. It takes a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of people, and each of those assets, as in, the Gunpla that we're playing with, takes a lot of time and manpower. It really does. I can't imagine that it takes less than a day, and by a day I mean like 24 hours of work time, to make one of it. It's probably even more than that, frankly. I've seen artists work for 8 hours on a piece and not get done, and then another 8 hours, and then another 8 hours. And it is art. You're doing 3D graphic design. It's art. It's a mathematical form of art, technically, but it's still artistic. And they're probably underpaid as hell, while they're raking in money. I guarantee they're raking in money. Bandai Namco, though, is kind of known for this kind of game. They've been what I would call a black company for decades. They're probably the largest black company in Japan. Which is to say, a company that exploits their workers and for the sake of profit. Yeah, there is no noticeable difference there. Oh yeah, that's totally where I wanted to go. This is wow. I'm starting to dislike this EX skill now because the funnels are better in a lot of ways. Hold up, I'm gonna go mess with my skin real quick and put it back to where it was. Not for too long. I'm just like I've grown disillusioned by that part now. The novelty has worn off. So 36 divided by 3, we have finished 12 missions. So there's 3 more fights to go. Star funnels, painting. And like I said, once we got custom paint jobs, this game became, aspects of this game were S tier. But then you add the fact that the monetization scheme is as rapacious as, oh, I can't really make a joke that would fit. I just can't. So I like this. I like the green skirt. That's kind of, or the teal skirt. That's decent. I'll put that there, and I'll make this red as I usually do. Candy apple green. Which green am I using now? That one. Okay. Am I using a... That green is different. I think I like the green head better. Cool. Yeah, I can be vain as hell sometimes, but I don't care. You know, yeah, let's put that there. That's literally just those. That's the only thing that's colored like that. Fine. Let's make you that color. Yes. Duh. Why would I make it if I didn't intend to do that? So now it almost matches the main account as well, and that's cool. Let's see if I got a better weapon that I actually want to use, because I like that saber. I'm thinking about using something else, something bigger, or maybe a dual wielder. Ooh. Yeah, I can dig that. Yeah. All right, let's go with that. Yeah, I like that. That's much better. And then, so now 2 of my teammates are using a area effect weapon. So yeah, there's 12 missions done, 3 more to go. And then we'll be done with this chapter. I might go back after I finish this Let's Play series live and then chop it up into more pieces. But for now, I'm not doing that. Oh god, I didn't check what the team was I'm fighting. Oh well. I was highly tempted to engineer a new neutral team, but neutral is not an accepted team build in this game. In fact, it's very much penalized. It's like, no, you must play rock, paper, scissors. And I mean, I have to give it to them. They've made some cool. Some of the things that they've done with this game are pretty cool, because it's like they made generalized animations for a lot of attacks and a lot of weapons that it's like, oh, you know, that does kind of make sense now. These things do have similar attack shapes. Sometimes it's very much like, what the fuck are you doing? That's not how an axe works, or that's not how a scythe works. But many times it's like, that still works well enough anyway. Although sometimes in cases like that, where like this weapon, where technically there's one edge, it shouldn't be attacking with both edges. Okay, so we just got done with 13, I think, or 14, I think. I'm pretty sure it's 13. Consciousness level declining. Brain function monitoring lost. Aborting test. Arg! Drink this. It's a sedative. When you feel a little better, we'll take you back to the hotel. 2 hours later. I'm sorry, that's just the comical way that everyone shows sleep. Anyway, sleep is her only comfort. It's sad. Not that someone forcing her to do this has any room to comment. Yeah, sure, you can feel bad about it all you want, but you're still basically exploiting a minor. Last month's Gunpla Monthly, all torn up. But she didn't throw it away. To be envious of kids your own age for having the life you were robbed of, and having to hold in that rage. We're one and the same. Are you? Because you seem to be rather unempathetically exploiting this girl. I know we're the same, and yet I keep making her take the harder path despite there being other paths available. I'm not asking for forgiveness. This is just all I can do. Well, yeah, obviously you're not. You're exploiting a child for your own benefit. As they do. Damn, my head still hurts. And I kind of doubt that many people that use children like this do that, as in they don't feel guilty about it. This is just until the All Japans. If I can prove I'm the strongest, our debt to Yotsuba Electrics will be paid. Toa, just a little more. Just a little longer and we'll be free. Early March. This stay was a lengthy one, wasn't it, Toa? What reward do you want for being such a good girl? I want to fight in the Gunpla Guerrilla Battle. The Gunpla Guerrilla Battle? No way! Chidori told us to lay low for the time being. But I made a Gunpla when I was in the hospital so we could play together, see? Whoa, this is an advanced Hazel. You made this by yourself? Yep, Gunpla is fun, right? Yeah. That's not a feeling a puppet like me understands. Fine, but we're not attending the award ceremony. We'll just take the win and sneak out just as quickly. Yay, I love you! The day of the second Gunpla Guerrilla Battle. I thought this was just a local event I'd never heard of, but it's surprisingly lively here. They said the pair with the one that won the first one last year did great with the prize Gunpla, so this year's even bigger. Where'd you hear that? It was in Gunpla Monthly. Oh, by the way, the winners were. The second Gunpla Guerrilla Battle will begin shortly. And we're off. Okay, in order not to stand out, no celebrating when we win, and talk to our opponents as little as possible. Roger! That's the plan. Let's just stomp everyone. We won again! Of course, if it's us, we're going to win. I told you not to make a scene. You again? Huh? I don't remember you. Whatever is the matter, Ichiho? Pointing fingers at people is rude. You couldn't have given him a finger pointing pose, I guess? Alright, whatever. Ah, it's you! Toa, don't point fingers. Sorry about that. No, not at all. I apologize for my underclassman's rude behavior. Wait, Rindo! Look! Just come here! What is this all about, Ichigo? I'm trying to tell you, it's her from the cultural festival. She beat all your AIs with a GM. And no, I beat all of their AIs with my gunpla. Oh, she did. How wonderful. I'm sure a GM would be absolutely smoked. How wonderful. Are you participating in this tournament as well, I presume? You are participating in this tournament as well, I presume? Yeah. Well then, won't you have a match with us? What do you think, Toa? Let's do it! There's your answer. We accept. Thank you. Do go easy on me now. Never. PTS. I should be in my Leo. And this might actually be a challenging fight, because there's just sort of like giant jumps in difficulty periodically. Oh, let's see what our sister's using. Quote unquote sister. Ah, that thing. I did not like that gunpla, but hey, whatever. I've never seen the anime that it's from, or manga. I don't know where. Or which, so. That's not to say my favorites only come from things I've read or seen. But by and large, there are a few exceptions. So I should probably conserve my shots. Because my other teammates aren't going to do that. Yeah, so this is an infighter with more range than melee damage. So, why? There you go. Bye-bye, Rindo. Yeah, we took some damage, but, yeah, basically overpowered her that time. Again, as one expects it. Ah, okay. Oh wow, we won! Are we that amazing? Of course, we're the strongest. Speaking real highly of yourself, aren't you? Still, there's some truth to it. I haven't fought anyone stronger than you. For me, to lose in a 2 against 1 battle, just who are you? I'm not telling you. Let's go, Toa. Oh, wait! Darn it! Just who is she? She's gotten stronger than the cultural festival. And that gunpla! It looks exactly like Tonbo's. It was like a demon. I doubt I'll find any sleep tonight. Sure, it was like a demon. Yeah, sure. Hours later. Time's up. Please wait while we tally the results. Aw, it's over. I wanted to play with you more, sis. We will now announce the results. It's down to 2 teams with no losses. The teams moving on to the finals are Sigma and Sana and Team Tatsuki and Toa Hijiri. Next is the finals. Sis. I guess we're not the only ones who are undefeated. It looks that way. More importantly, it was a mistake to use our real names. I didn't think they'd go and announce them. We should leave before things go south. Let's go home, Toa. Skipping out on the final match. How unsportsmanlike. That was fun. Too bad we couldn't get the prize. If we battled in the finals, we would have won for sure. A promise is a promise. I know. By the way, who did you think was the toughest opponent today? That tall, long-haired girl. Geez, you never remember names or faces. That's Rindo Kuzunoha. She's my role model. And face blindness is kind of a neurological thing. It's not someone's fault. I see. I'll try to remember her. Now that I think about it, I saw her at last year's charity match. Oh, but my number one role model is you, of course. It's so amazing you can beat the pros. If we're talking about beating the pros, that Sigma guy also beat one too, even if it was just an exhibition match. Oh, you remember Sigma's name? Huh? Now that you mention it, I did. I wonder why. He's gotta be your soul. Nope. Ugh, your memory and romance could use some serious work. What are you, like 6? Why are you trying to give me romance advice? The middle of March. Hey, sis. Do you want to go on a date to the Gunpla shop on your next day off? Huh? You want me to take you there? No, I want you to go by yourself. What are you talking about? It's not a date if I go alone. That's okay. There will be someone waiting there for you. Somebody waiting there? Who? Your soulmate. You're still on about that? I already set it up, so you have to go. Night night. Hey, don't. Sheesh. Blind dates are the worst idea ever. No. How on earth did you set that up? Days later. We will now begin the primary qualifier round of the All Japan Championship. I don't understand how secretly entering me into this competition figures into that promise. It really feels like the All Japan Championship prelims. We've got people of all ages lined up to fight. I'll go up against him in the semis. So as long as it's not the finals, I should be able to leave before Chidori finds out. Yeah, but it'll be either Sigma or you who clinches it. Be thankful that I'm not going to be in the finals. Not that Sigma has any chance of winning. Hours later. I did it! I get to advance to the finals! You're up next, Sigma! Battle 2 of the semifinals will now begin. Battle 2 of the semifinals will be between Sigma and Tatsuki Hijiri. That's the person I bumped into at the cultural festival. Wait, Tatsuki Hijiri goes to the Guerrilla Battle Finals too! Now then, let the battle begin. And now this is the non-scripted fight. And hopefully I actually beat it, but it's the final match, I think, of this power speed technique type. Generally speaking, it's been the useful strategy to keep using the type that is advantageous against the team. As you can see, they are using the maybe they upgraded to the Arius or the but I don't think so. I think this is the final match. And with this, I can basically cover the whole field. Ah, yeah, so he did switch to the area Gundam areas. Nice. Now, if I could get it, I would probably be using the ground cell scythe. Because I just love it. It's honestly my favorite part in the game. Although I think it belongs to another gunpla that they actually wouldn't put it in this game. It just doesn't fit. It doesn't have a shape that's humanoid. Although they've done things that aren't humanoid before. And so far, I don't think they've deviated at all from having 15 fights per chapter. I could be wrong. But, there you go. And time. The match winner is Tatsuki Hijiri. So this is the best the number one high schooler can do? Hey, where are you going? There's still the finals. There she goes. Welcome back. How was it? Disappointing. It was practically a play date for high schoolers. That's not what I'm asking about. I know you're the strongest. I'm asking about the romance bit. He came with a girl. Ooh, exciting development. Then you, my dear sister, will just have to steal Sigma away. I mean, that's a more likely thing to happen than for me to fall for Sigma to fall for Sana. This girl. What kind of books has she been reading when I'm not looking? Is it Chidori giving them to her? Knock, knock. Coming! Oh, hi, Chidori! Evening, Toa. How are you feeling? Just fine. I've been taking my medicine. Good, good. Let's talk about comics again soon. Yeah! So it was Chidori. Why are you glaring at me, Tatsuki? It's nothing. So why are you here at this hour? Business. The day of your official debut battle has been decided. It'll be the All Japan Championship qualifier. Primary qualifier, excuse me. We found the perfect shop where well-known amateur fighters like Sigma won't show up. We still have to find a little-known place where a popular, capable fighter like Kuzunoha won't pop up for the second one. If you battle a famous fighter somewhere other than the All Japans, it'll be less buzzworthy. Hee. But she's already taken down Kuzunoha and Sigma before. Shh! You can't mention that in front of Chidori. If you're worried, you can go and watch their preliminary matches. I'm sure they've developed since the last year's exhibition matches. She doesn't need to. There's no way she'd lose to them. No, I still haven't seen all they've got, especially Sigma. I feel like that guy's still got more in his tank. Are you sure? I don't think there's anything wrong with checking out your competition. Yes, I'm not interested. Liar. But that's fine. Here's the schedule running up to the All Japans. Make sure you're prepared. We won't accept anything other than an absolute blowout. I know. Sis will finally become number one in all Japan. Then the whole world will know her name. It'll be a revolution. Okay, sure. Yes, and then we'll be free. Yep, that's what I thought. So, there we go, chapter 13. And I believe the next chapter is going to be back with the main characters again. The main actual protag and not the shoehorned love interest. Like, honestly, I go back and forth about which one feels more shoehorned, because Sana's there all the time, so clearly they're trying to shove the throw tag towards her. And as an adult, I don't give a crap, and it's, you know, they're digital, they're not real. But part of me is like, you know, you could write these characters better, and that's my main beef. But I digress, and I'm done for today. I'm gonna go collect my rewards. So, thanks for joining me. Like, comment, subscribe, etc. if you enjoyed it in the future.